Hi guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel with me Eva Juliana in English lessons. Now we are going to study together about the placement of adverb. Jadi penempatan adverb itu yang benar di mana sih? Mau di depan, di tengah ataupun di belakang? So how do we put that adverb in a sentence or a clause? So let's get it started, guys. Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel with me Eva Juliana in English lessons. This time we will study together about adverb placement in English. Adverbs provide information about how, when, or where something is done. It's easy to understand what adverbs do by looking at the word adverb. Adverbs add something to the verb. Let's take a look at the few examples. In here we have Jack often visits his grandmother in Chicago. The adverb often here tells us how often Jack visits his grandmother in Chicago. How often? Okay. The second, Alice plays golf very well. The adverb well tells us how Alice plays golf. It tells us the quality of how she plays. Okay. And then the third, however. I'm sorry, I bolded in here. However, they must remember to clean up before they leave. However, they must remember to clean up before they leave. The adverb however connects the sentence to the independent clause that comes before it. They must remember here to clean up before they leave. Okay, let's go to the adverb placement itself. You may have noticed that the adverb placement is different in each of the three sentences above. Okay, adverb placement in English can be confusing at times. Adverb placement is taught when focusing on specific types of adverbs. Like a frequency comes directly before main verb. They come in the middle of the sentence. It means mid-position. Adverb placements. There is initial position, verse, there is middle position. We have three adverb placements position. Here is the general guide to adverb placement in English. Let's get started. Adverb placement at the beginning. Number 1, initial position. This position, adverb placement at the beginning. So we find it at the beginning. At the beginning of a clause or a sentence. So it is referred to as initial position. If in the beginning, it's called by initial position. Okay, we have in this initial position, we have A, connecting adverbs. What does connecting adverbs mean in this initial position? You know, initial position adverb placement is used when using a connecting adverb to join a statement to the preceding clause or sentence. It's important to remember that these connecting adverbs take adverb placement at the beginning of a phrase in order to connect it to the phrase that has come before. Commas are often used after the use of a connecting adverb. So here we see there are a number of these connecting adverbs. There are some of the most common. After the connecting adverbs here, however, conjunction however, it's called by, if in front of the sentence, it's called by initial position. Okay, and after this connecting adverb we have commas here. However, consequently, then, next, till, all of these have a comma after those words. For example, we go to the example. Life is hard, however in the middle, after here, comma, after one sentence, and then however, comma, life can be fun. Okay, life is hard, however, life can be fun. The second, the market is very difficult these days. Consequently, have comma also in here. We need to focus on what works best for our customers. My friend Mark doesn't enjoy school. Still, he's working hard at getting good grades. Jadi hidup itu berat, tapi hidup itu bisa dijadikan untuk have fun aja gitu, lebih bahagia, lebih menyenangkan. The market is very difficult these days. Mungkin pasarnya sepi atau penjualannya masih kurang. Consequently, we need to focus on what works best for our customers. Jadi masih harus fokus juga untuk bekerja. Bekerjanya fokus kepada customer juga, yang terbaik lah pelayanannya. My friend Mark doesn't enjoy school. Jadi Mark itu tidak menikmati sekolahnya. Still, he's working hard at getting good grades. Tapi masih saja dia bekerja dengan giat atau mengerjakan tugas dengan giat untuk mendapatkan grades yang bagus ya. Okay. Point B, time adverb. Time adverbs here means about time. Time adverbs also used at the beginning. So when you have time adverbs, you put time adverbs, you put it in the beginning of phrases or to indicate when something should happen. Okay, it's important to note that time adverbs are used in a number of adverb placements. It's the most flexible of all adverbs in their adverb placement. For example, tomorrow Peter is going to visit his mother in Chicago. So put this time adverb in front of at the beginning. Second, Sundays I like playing golf with my friends. On Sundays, sometimes Jennifer enjoys a relaxing day at the beach. Me too, sometimes. Next to the second middle position. Second middle position. Here number 2, the position is in the middle. So we have in here adverb placement of focusing adverbs generally takes place in the middle of a sentence or in mid position. Focusing adverb put the emphasis on one part of the clause in order to modify it. Here, modify it, qualify, or additional information. We give additional information. In here we have adverbs of frequency like sometimes, usually, never. Adverbs of certainty, probability, certainty, etc. And command adverbs Expressing an opinion such as intelligently, expertly can be also used as focusing adverbs. For example, let's see the example directly. Here is the example. Number 1. She often forgets to take her umbrella to work. So it's still in the middle, because after pronoun she, and then number 2, Sam stupidly left his computer at home instead of taking it with him to the conference. So instead of. Number 3, I'll certainly buy a copy of his book. In here, after modal will, certainly, before the main verb. Okay, let's see the note. Remember that adverbs of frequency are always placed before the main verb. So, adverb of frequency before main verb. Here main verb, here main verb, and here main verb. Rather than the auxiliary verb. I don't often go to San Francisco. I don't often. So after auxiliary verb, do is auxiliary verb. Not I often don't. So if there is auxiliary verb like will, like do, we take in here. I don't often go to San Francisco. So we don't say this way. I often don't. Just put auxiliary verb first. Okay? And then next, let's go to the last, and position. And position is the last position, adverb placement, okay? Adverb placement is usually at the end of the sentence or phrase. While it's true that adverb placement can also happen in the initial or mid position, in front, middle, and we now discuss in the last sentence. Okay. It's also true that adverbs generally are placed at the end of a sentence or phrase. Here are the 3 most common types of adverbs placed at the end of the sentence or phrase. Let's see. Have A, adverbs of manner. We know this already, right? Adverb of placement of adverbs manner usually occurs at the end of a sentence or clause. Tell us how something is done. For example, Susan hasn't done this report accurately. It's how, the way, Susan hasn't done this report accurately. Have here ly. That's why it's called by adverbs of manner. Manner, it means cara. Cara means have ly in here. Sheila plays piano. It's how to say piano thoughtfully. Also in the last, it's a manner. Tim does his math homework carefully. Tim melakukan tugas matematikanya dengan hati-hati. Dengan, it means cara, ly here. Okay, let's continue. Point B, adverb of place. So we know adverb of place is always in the last sentence or clause. Adverb placement of adverbs of place usually occurs at the end of the sentence. usually, or a clause tell us where something is done. Okay, for example, Barbara is cooking pasta downstairs. Okay, I'm cooking in the garden outside. Downstairs, outside. Saya sedang bekerja di taman, di luar taman. Ya, taman yang ada di luar. It means like that. They will investigate the crime downtown. The place is always in the last of the sentence. Okay. Kata keterangannya selalu di belakang. Adverb of time also in the last, selalu di belakang juga. Adverb placement of adverbs of time usually occurs at the end of the sentence or clause. Adverbs of manner tell us when something is done. For example, Angie likes relaxing at home on weekends. Angie suka bersantai di rumah di akhir pekan ya, pada akhir pekan. Next, our meeting takes place at 3 o'clock. So, pertemuan kita terjadi atau terlaksana pada jam 3. Jadi pertemuannya terjadi pada jam 3. Okay. And then Frank is having a check-up tomorrow afternoon. Frank sedang check up, melakukan pemeriksaan besok sore. That's all about this lesson, adverb of placement. I hope you get something from my video. We will meet in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye. That's all about the placement of adverb. I hope you get something from my video. We will meet in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.